stupid mistake and trade him. They gonna get a lot for him, but they gonna trade him. But then he may end up whiteballing himself because what they do is they tell other ownership, don't give us no good offer for him, right? And then he had to stay there because they had nobody to trade him to. So what you gonna do? You gonna sit out the rest of your life in football? You sit out, you're gonna lose that endorsement from Nike.
Yeah, and that's my thing. The Giants, like Odell Beckham Jr. is their best player. So if you're a Giants fan, you do not want to see Odell Beckham get traded. But at the same time, Odell Beckham's got to realize he's got to chill out, go get his money, and then go do whatever you want. Because at this point, the Giants, I think, are trying to get themselves in a position where they're rebuilding. Obviously, y'all's helped, kind of rebuild some of your offensive line. You signed Nate Solder. You're trying to decide whether or not you're going to take Barkley with the second pick to help out Eli Manning. You got a new head coach. You got some momentum building for this football team. You just traded away Jason Pierre-Paul. If you're Odell Beckham Jr., you have an opportunity to come in and be the leader of this football team.
Right.
Not necessarily saying that he's leader guy-ish on this football team, but at the same time, you're the face of this franchise. And if you're out here doing whatever or things are looking bad in terms of perception, you're not doing yourself any favors when it comes to having this kind of money. Because, yeah, he's getting paid, what is it, I think nearly $8.5 million last year of his rookie deal. But at the same time, this Giants team still has leverage over you because they can franchise tag you for the next 2 years and hold you hostage with this franchise for another couple of years, to where the point you may not get your contract extension that you're looking for because you just simply won't relax and chill out and quit doing this new kid millennium stuff. And be able to, go get your money. But, we'll see what happens.
That's what it is. That's what it is, Kev. All these new millennials, man, they want to do things the way they want to do it, man. When I look at it like this, okay, you want to be a man. Like I told, my son is older than Beckham, my oldest son, and my youngest son is older than Beckham. Like I tell him, you want to get out here and be a man? Show me that you're a man and go out there and get you a real man job. Don't go out there and get these little bullshit jobs. Go get a real man job. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no job at McDonald's. Don't get no job delivering pizzas or none of that bullshit. Go out here and get a real man job where in 20 years you can retire, you got a pension, you got 401k and all that, and then you can retire, you be in your 40s. I wish I had a father that could told me that. I came out a single parent, so my mother tried to do everything she could for me and direct me, but I think a father would have led me, and I would have continued playing ball and tried to make something out myself by doing that. But by me not having, I made my own decision, and I think what decision I made by leaving college and decision I made by what type of job I wanted to do, which was driving trucks. I did it for 37 years. I think I made good out of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting in no apartment or nothing like that. I'm not sitting on top of the hill like some of these rich players and nothing like that. But I'm living good, Kev. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I tell my sons, prove to me. And that's what Beckham's father and mother need to do. They need to step in and talk to him and let him know. All this will go away if you do what you need to do. Sometimes I ask myself sometimes, is they letting him make his own decision, or is they telling him what to do, or is they leading him the way he's going? That's what I want to know, because you're still a parent, even though he's a man, he's in the NFL. Look at Eli Apple, mother. She running his whole life and about to get him fucked up and get traded off the team.
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of mess with the Apple situation.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So somebody needs to step in and talk to him, man. That's the type of work I want to do, Kev. I want to, because I feel I can reach a lot of younger cats, man. I want to get into that type of work of going and talk to them and show them, the light at the end of the tunnel is going to be like this. The light in the tunnel you going with is going to be like this. It ain't going to be no damn light. You're going to be walking through darkness the rest of your life. Do you want that, or you want the light? I want the light, man. I want to see at the end of the tunnel. But so you caught this article today? Because I wasn't really able to see too much sports, and I was like in and out just so I didn't really catch no football talking yesterday. I just caught the basketball talk. But this happened today, huh?
Yeah. Odell Beckham saying that he will not report to camera, not game until he gets his contract extension. And over the weekend, John Mara had talked about that he did not find the video to be quote unquote helpful in his situation. He's tired of answering questions about Odell Beckham Jr.'s behavior. So it's going to be a story I think that's going to continue to surface itself as we continue to go on into the off season for the team.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I hope the best for him, man, because I can't see him not playing. Because you know what they're going to end up doing? The Giants got a lot of draft choice. They're going to go get one. They're going to go get that boy from Alabama if nobody else pick him up, Ridley. And if Ridley comes to the team, Ridley is a talent. You know, they was going to get somebody to push him anyway. But now they may have to go into emergency mode and get him. If he's not picked before they second round pick, because they got the 4th pick in the second round, they're going to go get Ridley. You watch and see. They're going to change their whole draft strategy to get him because of this threat. And if I'm Odell Beckham Jr., I would really think about this because there's other receivers out there that's hungry, that want to make a difference, you know. Man, I'm glad you brought that to my attention, man, because I would have let this show went by and didn't even speak on it, man, because I didn't even really listen to too much of it on the fan. The fan was talking to me. It's like it was old talk, but I didn't know he made a demand. They never said that. But I hope not, man. I hope that young man better, and hope he can do whatever he can do to make this thing go away. But besides the Beckham thing, man, what you got, man? How was your weekend as far as this basketball and everything, man?
It was good, man. I was one of the ones that I didn't fill out a bracket, so my bracket wasn't busted, so I've been able to sit back and enjoy all this good college basketball. Action was real stress-free because your boy didn't fill out a bracket this year because obviously it would have been busted many times over after what UMBC did to Virginia and Loyola Chicago doing what they're doing. So I watched the tournament stress-free this year. I was actually kind of excited about that, watching this tournament stress-free. So, but yeah, that's a lot of good stuff, man. Obviously, the Final Four set, not Duke. Here I go again talking about Duke.
Yeah.
Kansas, Villanova, Loyola, Chicago, and Michigan, man. And Michigan's hot, man. I know Loyola Chicago's got the longest winning streak in the country, but Michigan won 13 straight Big Ten Conference tournament champions. Look good, and of course, I think Villanova was expected to be here. KU, with all their talents, was expected to be there, and obviously Loyola Chicago making the run that they've made. But that Villanova-Kansas game is going to be magical. If we thought we saw what Duke and Kansas was like yesterday, I think Villanova and Kansas got a chance to be even better than what we saw yesterday, because Kansas, with all their talent, with Malik Newman and Devontae Graham, Udoka Azubuike, then you got the experience and the leadership with Jalen Brunson, and you got the superstar and Mikal Bridges for them, and Jay Wright, the best-dressed coach in America, trying to win the second national championship in 3 years. That game is going to be a phenomenal basketball game. So I'm excited for the Final Four this weekend in San Antonio, and obviously the NBA winding down. Also, Kyrie Irving and Stephen Curry dealing with knee injuries, going to be out for a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff heating up for the final weeks of this NBA season. Of course, college basketball winding down. So,
okay, I got 2 questions for you. Do Villanova win it all?
Oh yeah, they can win it all. I think they do win it all. I think their experience and their talent is good enough where they defend people well enough and they can score the basketball. It's a team that's a top 5 scoring team in the country, and they can put the ball in the basket with anybody. And I believe they made nearly like 473s this year, something insane in terms of the 3-point line that they've done well, shooting the basketball. So they can score and outscore anybody in the country, and they defend well enough to where they can beat anybody. So I am picking Villanova to go on to win the whole thing. Okay,
second question: do Golden State and Boston be hurt? Will they be hurt by? Or in other words, will they have a hard time the first round without Stephen Curry and Uncle Drew?
Golden State, no. Boston, maybe. I mean, Golden State has the luxury of, Kevin Durant running around for them. Klay Thompson should be back from his fractured thumb, and Draymond Green should be back here pretty soon. So as long as Kevin Durant is around for the Golden State Warriors, they should not have any trouble in the first round. Obviously, Minnesota is a talented team who right now, if the season were to end today, they would be playing the Timberwolves in the first round. But they're obviously dealing without the services of Jimmy Butler right now. But Boston more so may have a problem only because Kyrie is such a volume scorer for them that if he's not scoring the basketball, then the question really becomes, well, who is? Because obviously you have no Gordon Hayward there. Marcus Smart is dealing with a broken hand, is going to be out still. And Al Horford at times has been inconsistent for them, for the Celtics. So I think it's more so of a problem for Boston. I still think they get out of the first round because as it sits right now, they play Mocha Bella's Miami Heat. And as good as the Heat have been, I don't think they have enough depth-wise to keep up with Boston. So both of these players will be reevaluated within 3 weeks, but I think Boston is of much more concern than Golden State just because of the amount of talent that Golden State has. They can overcome the loss of Steph Curry for a little bit, but Boston may have a little bit of trouble, but I think they should be fine. They should be fine also.
Well, I think they both is in trouble because even though you got Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, Curry is the glue to keep that machine rolling. Because whenever they get in a little hole with teams, try to put them on a rope, who's the clutch man?
Yeah,
you know.
I think from the standpoint of if you're getting into deeper rounds with Golden State, the Curry situation may be a problem. But if we're talking about just round one only, Golden State will be fine because Kevin Durant can win a first-round series for you. That I don't think he should have any problem doing that. But if you're getting later on into series and getting deeper into the playoffs, especially, let's say he's not available potentially in a Western Conference final situation against the Houston Rockets, now there's a problem because you're losing the kind of scoring that will be able to help keep up with a team in Houston who I believe is going to have to try and outscore Golden State. Even though they've been much better defensively this year, you're still talking about dealing with guys in Durant and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green who all can score the basketball. So if this situation gets deeper into the playoffs, there might be a problem. But if we're just talking about a first-round situation, and Steph Curry has said himself that he believes he'll be back sooner than that, and if he is, obviously good for them. But at the same time, if it's just a first-round situation, I think Golden State is just fine, especially, like I said, with, Durant, running around. He could win a first-round series for you. But, only dealt with that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Kev, tell everybody where they can find you at, man, and give out your little information, man, and whatnot.
Yeah, the Club Talk Sports Radio live show every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then you can hear the replay of our show Tuesday through Thursday at the exact same time, 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then you can follow us on Twitter at CT Sports Radio and like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Club Talk Sports Radio. And we're on the Sports Radio America Network, TuneIn Radio, and the TuneIn app. So I appreciate you letting me rap with you for a few minutes, Chief, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Look forward to hearing your thoughts on these New York Giants and our Yankees coming up. I don't know if you noticed, I'm a huge Yankees fan. So
I'll be there tonight. Man. So if you're on Facebook, man, look me up, man, because I'll be doing a Facebook Live from the stadium, man, because I'll be rubbing elbows with some people tonight.
We'll do. Look forward to it. Enjoy the game for both of us, man. You have a good one.
All right, you do the same, Kev. That's Clutch Talk Sports with Kev. Listen to that, brother. I seen a post that I had to. Thorny Switch had a good question, and I like this question because it's a true thing, but I got an answer for it. Thorny said, question, how much decision did y'all hear about Joey Bosa holding out? Question. He was an unproven rookie and sat out a long time and still got paid, right? Can anyone help me with the question why we got her down? Well, Thorny, I don't know if anybody else downing him. I'm not downing him because that's my team. I'm just saying I want him there You know, he gonna get his money, and I know he gonna get his money, because the Mariners is the type of